Specific to generalized. One of the main concepts of how we learn things is that we take a specific incident and then we generalize out. For example, say when you were young and there was a dog that was bigger than you because you were 2-3 years old, and it jumps on you and is like licking you, but it feels like you're being attacked. And you take that specific incident where you're being quote unquote attacked by a dog, and then from there on out, you're scared of all dogs. So you take that specific incident, that one specific dog that just happened to be bigger than you, and as you grow and get older, you take that and generalize it out to now include all dogs. This occurs, and then 20 years later, you still might be scared of dogs. From something that happened 20 years earlier, you could still be scared of from that specific incident. So when I say that there's always an emotional reason why you do things, doesn't mean that there isn't a reason, right? There's a very specific reason generally for most people why they emotionally feel things. But then they take that specific incident and they generalize out. So in this case, you might know logically that dogs aren't going to harm you. You've been around other dogs. You've seen dogs interact with a bunch of other children and adults, and they've always been safe. But for you inside, there's that emotional part of you that's still scared of dogs and doesn't want to be around them. The thing is, we're constantly taking specific incidents and then generalizing out. For example, if we continue this, say you go on a date with someone or multiple dates with this person, and this person is great. They have everything you want, except that this person loves dogs. And because they love dogs, this one specific thing, you generalize out and you start doubting the whole relationship. Like, is this person good for me? I don't know if we should be together because of that specific thing. And I'm not saying there's a right or wrong answer to that. I'm just saying that that's what we constantly do. We take something specific and we generalize out. So the question is, what do you do? If you go to therapy, they might want to get to that inciting incident, that moment when it all started for you. That's one method, and it's fine, but it's not the method that we're going to be using. Instead, we're going to be using the most recent time that you had fear around that thing. In this case, when was the last time you were around a dog that you felt that fear or anxiety? And when that occurred, what did you say, do, or feel inside when you thought about that situation? That's our entry point. And if we can take that specific incident, that one time, and be able to change how it feels in your body emotionally, then we can generalize that good feeling out going forward. Oftentimes, we only take something bad that has happened and then generalize out. But in this situation, if we can change something that has felt bad for you and make it feel good for you, then it's easy to also take that situation and generalize out into something that feels good, and so that you can change your behaviors going forward in a wide range of situations. Typically, there's a block standing in your way from doing that, and that's what the next video is about.